the fish want to breed, which is just the tilapia fish.
Yeah.
We have a ratio of 3-to-1 ratio of female to male.
So
it's not a monosex.
We need 1 male for 3 females.
Of course, yes. So that's the ratio I've just
Kind of
used.
that proves like life is polygamous.
So in terms of that, when they want to breed, they're just the mouth breeders.
Okay.
So they are going to breed eggs and the burrows created underneath the fish pond here underground. So when they just breed, they have the catfish should have just created
Shows
those burrows.
the mouth, how it looks like.
Of this catfish here?
Yeah.
Okay. Somehow big.
No. Don't open. I just want to show them from the
this
front
one.
how it looks like.
Yeah, that way.
It's a real catfish.
Yeah, it's a catfish.
I don't know why people say somebody has catfished me. Let me turn this off. So wow.
So when they're just going to breed, they are going to look for any burrows into this area so they can now breed. So as a male can go and fertilize the eggs. Okay. So a female does not have anything beyond when they just bring eggs out. So the male has the work.
The female brings the eggs through the mouth.
Yes, it's just the mouth breeders.
Then from there, the male. What does the male do?
Fertilization.
So fertilization is outside.
It's outside.
Outside.
So they don't mate. They don't
have mating. So it's just an external fertilization whereby it's just fertilized eggs. Yeah, ejaculate the eggs.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So that's the fertilization they have. So when
that type of fertilization is called external.
We have external and internal.
Yeah, this is external.
Yeah, this is external fertilization. So it's like frogs.
Yeah, my question is, how big can this tilapia grow? Like for example,
this tilapia,
well fed, everything.
Let us talk about this one here.
Yeah.
It's just 3 months old.
Okay.
If it's just 3 months old, it's just fed with the concentrate feeds only. Okay. If you just use the concentrate feeds, they are just going to grow. The growing capacity or the growing power of this tilapia is so high. They have a good growth rate, whereby they're just going to take, if they just stay for 1 year, they're going to be like 400 shillings. Okay. Which is, I'm going with grams. We don't have centimeters in terms of this. We have grams. We go to around 300 to 400 grams. One. So this if you use the concentrate feeds. But if you use the local feeds, like the
one you're using right now.
Yes, the maize husk, any local chaffs. So they are not going to have that capability of just growing very strong. Yeah, but in case they can.
What would you recommend for me?
Should I buy the concentrate feeds? So as they just grow very fast. If you can now allow people to fish using a hook, you can now allow it because they just stay for. If they could be at my shamba there, they are 3 months old, they could just give them another 3 months so as they could have been good for harvest and to my market.
Okay.
Yes.
Guys, I don't think I've seen a lot of fishes. All these guys, I am _Gintu, the fisherman guy here.
Yes. So guys, if you want more about the fish farming in terms of constructing of ponds, in terms of allocation of or restoration of fish, or going to select any kind of breed you need, or you want the feeds, I'm just there. You can just go onto my channel.
I am _Gintu.
It's _Gintu.
Let me check.
Yes.
I am.
It's _Gintu.
It's
yes. _Gintu.
Like that?
Yes. It's there.
Yeah, I've even subscribed to your channel.
Of course.
Yes, right there, guys.
Yes.
It's _Gintu. Please, guys, go support. It's here.
Yes.
Why does it say no views 5 hours? Why?
No, because it's just, it hits the viewers. You now get it sometimes, then you just cast it like. Yes.
It's here, 9,000. This is the guy, guys. Please go support him. It's _Gintu right here.
Yes.
So how do you sell one? Somebody may ask.
Okay, by now,
yes,
They are 3 months old.
Okay.
I
Why are others big, why others small?
That's how even human beings are.
Okay.
If you are just brought together, you know, if you are just born at the same month,
Okay.
you can never grow at the same pace.
I see.
Yeah,
I see what you
but what I mean here, if you know, there are some are big, some are small.
Yeah.
The point is that the female growth rate is low than the male. The bigger fish you saw here, they're just male. They grow so fast. That's the breed I am used to, which is just a monosex of the male tilapia. They grow so fast.
Monosex means?
Monosex is one type of a breed, which is maybe a male or a female. Monosex.
The others which are unisex?
Maybe you have the unisex, maybe you have a...
I'm not sure about that, guys. I'm just asking.
But the monosex is just a specific, maybe it's just male or a female.
So what should we do to our water to maintain cleanness and everything?
Oh, the cleanness?
As the fish,
Okay. The maintenance practices is we should buy a net-like tool that will now clear everything. You
have one, right?
We have one which is to remove the leaves from water.
Okay.
So another one is to remove if there is any extra feeds. You can see there's extra feeds under the water.
Oh, that's extra feed.
Yes, these are just extra feeds.
Okay.
So because we are not using the appropriate right now food to feed them, so that's why you can see they don't pick them here. So they need a specific feed, so as they can just eat it full.
I like this catfish. It's very powerful. It moves.
Yeah.
It shakes all other fishes.
This one here, yes.
Yeah.
But it's just this one is just 3 months old.
Wow, try thing.
Yeah.
So it can
You'll
go.
never see it again until you move all water from this pond. So as you now
because
see.
you said it's a low
It
feeder.
goes. It's just a bottom
Underground.
feeder, and it will now stay at the ground of the
No,
fish
that's
pond.
not enconya.
That's a moment. Yeah, the moments.
Enconya is mudfish.
Yeah.
It's different from.
This is just somehow pale green
Catfish.
in color, but the mudfish is black in color and short and does not have a big head. This one, after the 6 months, it will have a very big head, very big, and so hard if you can just peel it from the top. It's very hard, like hardcore. So, but the mudfish is somehow soft.
Oh, guys. Oh no, I ask you.
Yes.
How much do you sell one? You didn't actually answer
Okay.
that question.
The
Because
question
maybe
of
somebody wants you to supply him this fish.
Okay. We have the small one which are fry. We have fry. We have fingerlings. We have brood fish. We have now the fish that are just grown up now.
So in this case, which are these?
These one are just brood fish. They're not yet fingerlings. They have just moved from the fingerling stage.
So there's
these are brood
fingerlings?
fish. We have fry.
Fry the small.
Very small.
I think the ones you first time gave me.
Yes, very small. Yeah, those are fry.
Okay.
We have fingerlings. Somehow, this one is somehow bigger to it, but somehow smaller than this.
Okay.
So this one is just
Like omena. Where do we place omena?
Omena is a fingerling. Fingerling
Okay.
stage.
Finger is like finger type.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can see this one.
Yeah.
Somehow a fingerling. Now
Okay.
this one here is
Okay.
now a fingerling. But this one here, they have just removed, and they are now moving to a brood fish.
Brood.
Yes.
Then from brood, what
We
happens?
have now a big fish.
Oh.
Yes. So these ones here, if you can just get them to stay, they stay up to a lifespan of 10 years.
Oh my God.
Yes. So
10
if they
years.
just get to 10 years,
Yes.
they'll just have 5 kgs.
5 kgs,
Yes,
one fish.
One fish.
I'll keep them to 5 years.
5 years. So it will be just 5 kg each. So, but for your case, they are just female. Not so. That's where now the problem comes.
Because there will be too many.
So the competition will be so high here, because when you just feed them here, you know, if they just concentrate, there's young ones here, there are brood fish, there are big fish, so the competition will be just high. So to obtain it to be the big fish, you should have a monosex tilapia here. If it's just male tilapia only.
My question is,
Yes.
I see what you mean. So I just have one type of.
One type of yes. That's
No,
what
I
we
want
talk
them
about.
just to grow.
Yeah.
My question is, how many fishes can this fish pond contain?
It can just have up to 500.
500.
Yes.
That's the entire up to the last.
No. This one only.
So the entire place that you've constructed.
The entire should have like 1,300.
Wow.
Yes.
As imagine I can keep 1,300 fishes just around my house.
And after 1 year, you will have like 100,000.
Oh, because they will multiply.
They will multiply. If they're just stocked here and they don't have any stress onto the water or any kind of miscellaneous effect affecting them, they're just going to breed now and then so as to give into young ones. But if they have a stress, maybe a challenge of oxygen, maybe a challenge of feeding them, maybe they have a challenge of maybe people passing through because they fear people. They don't have they don't want to see people across them. So they are just going to breed after 2 months, 3 months. So it will now depend on how they.
For example, how long will this one take to breed? How long will
this one?
Yeah. How long will it take to breed?
Because I brought
let's say well fed, everything.
Well fed.
Yeah.
It will now take like 1 month from now.
Oh.
It will now start breeding.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
It looks like a baby. But I don't like fish.
But this
like
one is just at least because I chose a very perfect breed to bring here.
Okay.
But if you can just take the wild fish, we have the wild fish, but tilapia-like.
Yeah.
But they are just wild from the rivers.
Yeah.
So those can just take about 1 month, 2 months, they start breeding. So they can just start breeding as young as this one here.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, but these ones here are the specific breed from China, which is a company.
Oh, this comes from China.
Yeah, it's a company made from China. They are just Chinese who are just hatching them, so as we can now pick from Kendu Bay. So as we grow as the fishermen.
And can I get fish from the lake, like the real? Will there be a challenge?
Transportation?
No, we have a lake here.
Yes.
What if I get
Big
fish from Lake Victoria before they die? I put them here.
You know the packaging now. Well, let's talk about
No,
the
not
packaging.
packaging.
You bring it.
Is there a possibility
Yes, you
I
can
can
just
get like
bring.
huge fish from the lake? And
You
just
can,
bring
but
it here?
you have a challenge here. That as big as it is, it will now eat these small ones.
Oh.
Yes. If they grow so big than these ones, these one now became the feeds.
Oh.
They are now food for them
Oh.
to eat. So they are just big.
So tilapia eats tilapia also?
They can eat tilapia. Yes.
Oh wow.
The
I
big
didn't
one
know
can eat these small ones. Yeah. But it cannot eat its young ones.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you can just get any other fish across there that's not the breed, it can now eat.
Well, guys, this is its_Gintu.
Yes.
Please, I'll put his link here. Go support him. Let's get his channel is very close to 1,000. A few more, like 100 people to subscribe, and we'll be there.
This is the catfish.
I want to say thank you so much. You see the catfish is right there, guys.
This is now a small one. This
Yes.
is just a 1 month.
You still didn't answer me. How
Yes.
much do you sell one?
It's just 30 pop shillings.
yeah. Because somebody will ask me the same question.
Maybe you can just convert into US
Yes.
dollars, maybe 0 point something. Huh?
Yeah, in US dollar, that could be
0.14.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, 0.14.
Or
maybe.
20 cents.
Or 20
cents
yeah.
US. You
Yes,
get one.
US dollars.
Yes, 20
so,
cents.
In
for
Kenya,
one.
here, this one here is just 30 pop.
Okay.
But when they just grow up to 4 months old, they go to 50 shillings.
Okay.
After 6 months, they now 100 shillings.
So you brought around
100 now
100. So,
today, but
yeah.
I stocked previously
How many?
200.
Oh, so we have like
300
fishes.
now, 200 to go now.
Whoa.
But now I'm just tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've purchased a new breed,
Okay.
the tilapia, which is just a monosex only, which is a male tilapia.
We can keep it in.
So we can just now I'm just going to bring them. So as maybe you want them else, so I can just purchase them.
We
to
can
you.
keep them in one fish pond.
Yes, so as they can just be as big as possible. So as you can now differentiate
There'll be
between this
more
one
eating,
and
yeah.
those. Yes.
Guys, me actually I'm keeping for luxury, but I don't know if maybe in future I'll be selling them. Mr. Bole, what do you think?
We'll be eating them as guests.
Mr. Bole has seen fish before me. Anyway, I want to say thank you guys.
Yes.
Please give yourself a shout out now.
Okay, guys.
And your number, just in case somebody is watching this
Yes.
and they want to have a fish pond around their home.
Of course, yes.
Yes.
It's_Gintu,
On YouTube.
Gintu. It's _Gintu. Gintu. I am just a fish farmer. If you want more product of fish rearing and all the information about that,
Consultation.
anything about the rearing of fish, you can just find me under this hashtag. It's +254 7009 0049 0047.
Please repeat this number, not hashtag.
Okay.
This number to confuse people.
Okay, it's a +254 7009 0047.
All right, guys, that is Gintu now. All I need to do is pay him, and I'll be done with. But he will be the guy taking care of this fund, fish pond, when I'm here, when I'm not here, so that at least the fish don't not. I didn't know that sometimes fish can suffocate.
They can.
Yeah,
maybe you talked about transporting a big fish from the lake.
Yeah.
So in that case, there are two types of maybe transportation. We have you can just use the polythene bags or the bags which carry oxygen,
Yeah.
so it can be just enlaced in.
What
so
about like this big madiaba? How do you call madiaba?
Okay, the big bucket.
Big bucket, guys.
People can just view onto my channel. They just see it. I'm from just supplying, reallocating some to Joffa Hotel, so people can just view the bucket we are just talking about.
So Joffa Hotel has also a fish pond?
Yes, they have a unique one.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe I'll show you some pictures so as you can now implement.
All right.
Yes.
Guys, thank you. Check Mr. Gintu here. He has already
Yes.
put his number. Also put his link right here. Now, let me see who to talk to.
Kindly check logistics, but I'm just mobile. Yeah, so guys, kindly check me out on YouTube. My name is Joseph.
Okay.
I appreciate your efforts.
Are you actually filming videos or you just for the time?
No, I'm thinking of videos.
Yes, please do that.
I'm selecting time. I'm trying to balance here and there.
All right. Mr. Boy, what do you think now? You know, there's this friend of mine who has been waking up for 7 minutes. Let me do this. I'll film you a special video as my, you know, like I want to put a video plus our brother Jungle plus my guy Masita, like the guys who have the house together. Even you are just doing that. Yes. Maybe today, it's only 1 hour. Yeah, half the way. Today, let me do a very special. I want to do 2 minutes. Hey, how is your name? No, you have to speak a little.
Hello, guys.
On a good vibe. Yes. On a good vibe, you're waiting a lot of clothes here. And how long have you been just
Now it's
12 days. Let me see this for medicine. Hello? Poa sana, habari yako? Yes, naongea na nani? Okay, sana please. Niambie. Okay. Yeah, can you make it like 1 minute? Because I'm in the middle of filming a video. I said. Yes. Or you call me.
You know, can just stay until it waits for the next one. So, you can see it has claws and a head. You can see.
Kill it. Can it actually bite?
It has claws.
not from the mouth, but what is that?
Or from the tail?
Yes, yes.
And
So it has claws. You can
This is
see
a turtle or
it's
a
a turtle.
tortoise?
It's a turtle.
Don't worry about
The turtle is so different from
Guys,
this one.
no cameras here. Only this one guy.
So
Only this one guy.
maybe it's Samaro. Where do you want us to reallocate it?
Can you stay with the fishes?
It can, but it eats small fish. Yeah. So maybe we use it onto the second fish pond.
Okay.
Yes. We can just reallocate them
And
to the
also need
second.
to be eating inside there.
Maybe sometimes they eat anything that's just natural.
As they feed
Yeah, so they just throw a little bit flour and it or the food of the fish. It eats even.
Mr. Ebola. Okay, where is that guy?
Guys, come with you so we can just install it and the second fish pond here.
Can you tell us what is this?
This is the name. It's by the name a turtle.
A turtle?
Yeah, it's just a wild animal
Yeah.
that they just stay into water, which they can just stay in a dry land or in water.
Yeah.
So it's just a turtle.
Not a tortoise? Because
No,
they
no,
are-
a turtle is somehow big.
Yeah.
No, a turtle is somehow big. So yeah, and does not live in water. So I've just harvested some fish there. So it was just found onto the pond, inside the pond.
Wow.
You didn't put it.
How old is this?
I cannot know how old it is because it's just an wild animal. It can just grow from the river, crawl from anywhere else, so as it can just found a place to settle. So maybe it found my fish pond a best place to settle because I do use a lot of feeds when I just feeding the fish, so as it can now grow into that condition.
And where you go? This is a female or male?
You can never know which is a female, so we are going to stock it. So if we can just get another one, so we can now know what else maybe it will just bring. So we shall look for another one so as they can just have a pair inside there. So in terms of maybe I'll do some research so I can know the difference between the female or the male because I've never done into this business ever. So it's not payable in our area. I cannot do that. So the only idea I have is about the tilapia fish, the catfish, the troutfish, and the golden fishes. So I can just give you a hint about them. But the turtles, it's just an wild animal. I've never ever done any research about them. But what we know is if you can just find it in water, it's just a turtle. But when you can just find others in a dry area, they cannot survive in water. It's just a tortoise.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's nice.
Turtle stays in water. Tortoise
Tortoise stay in dry land.
Did you put this in your fish pond?
No. They crawl from. It's just a wild animal. We can just call it a wild aqua animals that they only stay in water, so they can just stay in dry land and in water stage. So it crawled from one place and it came onto my fish pond. But they eat fish. Yeah, so they are just, you can just call them, they are just intruders and they just prey. It's intruded into my fish pond without my acknowledgement. So how do you?
Some of them.
So,
Can I feel it?
yeah, you can just. It's so hard. Yes, so hard.
What? Can it bite somebody?
Yes, it has crawling legs. So you can see the legs out there. They have claws. So, but it has a stinking smell.
Yeah.
If you have never known about it, it has a stinking smell, which it's we can just call it a way of protecting itself. Because when it removes that smell, it will now embarrass some creatures or some human beings, so we can just leave it.
It repels them away.
Yes. Okay. That's the idea behind this status. I know. Guys, I'm going to reallocate onto the second fish pond where it's just going to stay there, which it has a water condition there, so it will now stay there until it finds its own friend. Wow. Thank you, guys.
Nice.
Let me reallocate. Let's go. It's cooking too.
Sir,
Look at this. Have you ever seen this?
I have never.
A turtle.
Okay.
So guys, let's show you how we are going to reallocate this
It
turtle.
will just stay alone. So as you can see, this fish pond here, it has some water, so it will not suffocate if it's just placed there alone. So it just find some the food which is just rampant at this fish pond. It will now eat whatever it's just there. So as ever, we are just going to feed the fish pond, which is number one here. It's just has an installation of some tilapia fish, so it's just going to be fed with the same feeds the fish are just fed. So guys, I'm going to install it here, so as one time we just find it big, or we shall find maybe it has just breeded. So it's just a hope. We don't know if it will just breed, if it's just a male or a female, guys. So the point is, we are going to install it in water condition only, because it stays in water. Yes. So, yeah. You can just throw it here. Oh. Wow. So that's now the new home of this turtle. Oh, yes.
It has already disappeared.
And
Yes, it already.
wow. Is that the source of water? That's a source of water. That's the spring. Yes. See how guys is breathing.
Now what you need to eat, you say flour, maize flour.
No, not only maize flour, it's going to be fed with the feeds that the tilapia fish at that first fish pond they're going to be fed with. So it's just the placing of the feeds and to that fish pond, they will just grow here minute food so as you can now continue eating. Yes. Guys, for more updates in terms of aqua fish farming and all the aqua products, storm water, we can just get into my channel. You can know more about it under the video for more uploads. Keep it locked, keep it coming.